Alright, so today we are doing a D&D TV time. We tried this once before, and I wasn't happy with how long it would take, and so for the past year or two, I've been trying to think of a way to bring this back as something we'll probably do, like a secondary thing. So what I've ultimately decided on is these might be monthly videos, but instead of talking about an entire show or individual episodes,
we'll just talk about one season.
Yes, we're going to talk about one season at a time.
An entire show.
Kind of explain what happened in that season. If we don't get more than one season, then, you know, we just won't. But I mean, obviously, if there's no show to watch, we reviewed the seasons we watched, but anyways, so today we are reviewing this is a subscriber request. So one of our subscribers suggested a video or a TV show to us, and so we watched the first season of The Boroughs. And this person is a big Gina Davis fan, and so yeah, so basically how this whole TV time is going to go is I'm going to let you know what the premise of the show or the season was. This was the pilot season for The Boroughs, so this will be both the premise, obviously, for the show and what happened generally within the first season. We will not be doing spoilers in this section, so that's a good news for you who haven't seen it. For those who have seen it, we will be diving into the spoilers after we take our break. So at the end of this explanation, we will score it, kind of like what we've been doing with our shorts for Christmas and stuff. But then we'll take a break and we'll come back and we'll dive deeper into spoiler stuff and where predictions of where the next season could go, what's to come. So anyways, with that said, The Boroughs. This is a sci-fi show produced by the Duffer Brothers. I believe it was written by somebody else. And basically it follows this old guy, Sam, played by Alfred Molina, who viewers might know best as Doc Ock from Spider-Man, or the guy from the very beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark, who tried to steal the idol from Indy.
Which one?
The one that died right after Indy. He's like, toss me the idol and I'll toss you the whip.
Okay, that, because one of those
He
two
was
people,
that guy.
Okay, but weren't there two people who tried to steal it? That's why I asked which one.
He's also been in several other things here and there. I don't know if there's been much that you've seen him in, but Basically, he moves to this place called the Boroughs, which has nothing to do with Harry Potter. Or Ron Weasley and the Weasley family. And after he moves in, some strange things start happening, and through a series of odd events, he sort of gets to know his neighbors, and they go on investigating and solving this mystery of what's going on in the Boroughs. And that's basically the entire premise of at least this first season. So since I'm doing this, starting with me, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this a 9. There was some things that like was kind of throwing me out of a 10. Like, if they didn't wrap it up, I mean, I really have a lot of trouble seeing where they could possibly go from this point on.
I have a few theories.
Well, we'll get to that in the theory section.
Okay.
But, I was also kind of shocked they killed off... Well, we won't say that till the spoil. Wow, we really cannot talk about this without spoiling things, can we? But yeah, so 9 out of 10 for me. It was enjoyable. I did enjoy it. And moving on to Cora now.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Yes.
Can you say without spoiling everything?
Most likely not.
Alright. Well, there you go. 10 out of 10 from Cora, 9 out of 10 for me. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give our final thoughts and scores. Oh, we already did the scores. I'm so stuck on the movie time thing. Okay, so when we come back, we'll give our final thoughts and predictions. We'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.
Tale unfolds, a guardian loves, the story holds. Shame the ordinary, thrust in the light, to fight the darkness, to make it right. Chosen by fate, path unknown, to rise up as more than just skin and bone. Oh, guardian of the light, stand strong and proud in the face of darkness. Rise from the crowd with every spell cast. Let the magic ignite. Shame the new Santa brings hope to the night. Whispers of magic, he steps through the door. In a world of wonder, he yearns to explore. Secrets lurking behind every charm. To wield the power, he must stay warm. The North Pole calls, the winter inside. For the spirit out of joy, he must learn to lie. Oh, guardian of the light, stand strong and proud in the face of darkness. Rise from the crowd with every spell cast. Let the magic ignite. Shame the new Santa brings hope to the night. In this wondrous tale of courage and light, the legacy lives on in the heart of the light.
Alright, so back from the break. Now we're going to do predictions and final thoughts. So my final thoughts on this was, I was surprised how many of these characters they really killed off right away. Especially like Bill Pullman's character. He dies in like the first episode. Like, he didn't even make it to episode 2. Like, very end of the first episode, he's dead. Which I kind of thought was weird because like he's such a big actor to just be in like a single episode. I mean, he is like, I think he made like a little cameo appearance in the second episode, just like a memory thing, but and they talk about him a lot.
That was a good plot point.
I guess it was, but I mean, still, it's like you get a big actor like Bill Pullman, the guy who played the President of the United States in Independence Day, or Lone Star from Spaceballs. You don't waste him on one episode.
Yeah, but he was basically Sam's friend.
Well, he wasn't even Sam's friend. They only knew I mean, that was just an excuse. They only knew each other for like 24 hours.
Well, still. And who else would be better than to kill off for a main, very plot point who happens to be friend, fake or not, of the main character?
Anyways, this is my time. You can talk about your stuff during your time. So, anyways, I did like Gina Davis's character in this. She was interesting. I actually was a little concerned they were going to kill her off right then and there. But then I like how she was able to escape Discount David Harbour. And I'm sorry, but you guys can fight me in the comments below. That dude was a Discount David Harbour. You know him as Jim Hopper from Stranger Things. I mean, he looked a lot like him. He sounded exactly like him. I mean, I actually had to double check on IMDb to make sure it wasn't David Harbour. So, because it's not like we haven't seen a fat Jim before. And he recently is in another show where he's kind of overweight. So, which is so weird because he played Hellboy and he looked really fit in the last season of Stranger Things. So, but yeah, this to me it felt like this season really ended like for good, and it just gave us a little snippet of something like weird at the end, just to say, oh, there might be more. But I don't really see them being able to take this anywhere. Unless, I mean, in my opinion, I kept thinking these things were aliens, and we never did get a concrete answer on what these things were. They just said they found an egg in the desert. So, but every time like the blood exploded, it looked like stars and galaxies in a bubble. So, but anyways, that's my thoughts. Now we'll switch over to Cora, and Cora can give her thoughts.
So, my theory is when they basically killed off the main two aliens, things, whatever, villains, I'm just going to call them, but mostly one, but there was more of them, but they ran away. Not all of them got vaporized or whatever. So, they could come back in the next season and be villains of that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else? Was there anything you really liked during this season?
Oh yeah.
Anything that you were really shocked by?
That's what I was going to ask. What's the main character's name again?
Sam.
And also, Sam is actually dead, and he's just a hologram of some kind. Well, he's like a clone of the aliens thing, because he should have died to an explosion, and yet he's basically uninjured, nothing. And then the other villain who somehow survived was going to kill him. And then when the explosion did happen, and after the, whatever you want to call it, the flashback, we don't really call it flashback, but flash something.
It was a flashback.
I guess you could say that.
he kind of went back in time. I was wondering, like, if the whole thing was gonna send him back in time to stop his wife from dying.
Yeah,
Some kind of corny little, like, He-Man thing, like the way Julie saved her parents at the end of He-Man.
yeah.
But no, it was just, I guess, a dream, or maybe, who knows, we
Yeah.
don't know.
Most likely a dream, but that guy basically was an entire skeleton.
Yep.
And Sam, uninjured, nothing.
And you could sort of say this series was like aliens and vampires.
Yeah.
Because they kind of became, by drinking the blood of the alien, they became vampires who needed the blood all the time.
But yeah, that's my theory, because there's no way that he alone could survive an explosion like that.
I mean, I would like to see more, but I mean, I just don't see how much further they could go with this story.
I can.
Hopefully they got a plan. But, alright, that is going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Like I said, we'll try to do this once a month. Maybe we'll pick a show and do one of these. So, with that said, we will see you all in the next one.
Bye. Like, comment, subscribe.